Had to get that in there. Well, and well. Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again to JJ's PC Builds Live. Right here on YouTube. And it's Saturday, of course. You know we do this every week. And if this is your first time here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. There I go again. I did it wrong. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Don't forget about the notification bell so you know when I post that next video. So, let's get it down to the wire. You're now enjoying what they call fix it or fry it. The reason why I came up with this name, Fix It or Fry It, because I see a lot of YouTubers out there using the word fix or flop. Okay, so I use the words fix it or fry it, one or the other, you know. So you could do two things. Well, fix or flop means that it doesn't, you don't succeed. But the thing is, if you fry it, then you're definitely not going to succeed. So we're here not to fry it and more or less try to fix it. And yes, machine, don't forget your drink and snacks like everybody said, even Mr. Cyborg, Mr. Machine in there. Hello there, gentlemen. Welcome back. Okay, this is the deal. Since I don't have the right hardware, what we're going to do is we're going to try to build a high-end PC on the internet for $2,000. Now, here's the catch. This is like fixing your PC. Okay, let's say you got a PC, you want to change your platform because your current platform is like getting so hot, your CPU's getting ready to croak on you, it's just getting ready to fry. And it's just getting so hot and so despicable, it makes you feel like that you're at McDonald's getting a French fry. And soon you might get smoke out of the damn case of it, your PC case. So, let's try to fix this so you don't have that problem. Oh man, no, 5090 then. Yeah, you're right. Maybe. But, you have to look at it like this. I know this is the fry section, 5090 fry section. But I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a disclaimer. Any of the companies that we go in, we adventure in, and we go look for these parts, which should probably be on Amazon, Newegg, it could be Walmart, could be Best Buy, could be anywhere. They're not a sponsor of the channel, just to let you guys know that. They don't sponsor our channel. We're doing this for educational purposes. To save you a buck, instead of being screwed and going to these sites and just picking the first thing you see and say it's good. That's where you get into the fry section when you go picking parts that don't line up with, your whole build. And then you put it together and then you look at yourself and say, oh my God, I put it together and it doesn't work. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm taking the knowledge out of my head and picking these parts on the spot. And I'm taking you guys along with me. I have nothing scripted here. I'm not like the other channels. I have nothing scripted. I do everything on the fly. And that's the best way to get it down to real time. Real time. This means real time. You can't get it any better than that when you go live. So I'm breaking it down today because everybody's sitting here trying to tell me something, and I'm listening to something, but, I'm trying to bring it to you guys real. I'm not trying to show you fake stuff that's not going to work or anything else. Because I'll tell you what, the motherboard that I picked for this computer that I just built here, and the CPU, and the whole combination, I picked that on the fly. Ask Mr. Machine. He knows. He was the contributor of these parts for the channel. I picked it on the fly. So that means if I can pick it on the fly and it's working really good and it's, doing what it needs to do, what do you think? So that right there is my proof. If this computer would have never worked from me picking all these parts on the fly, then I would have been like looking at everybody and like, I'm sorry, I can't get it to work. Which is not going to happen with me. Thing about other people when they're on YouTube, they get free parts sent to them and, they say, okay, well, here you go. Here's the combination. Make it work. Make it happen. This, on the other hand, when we go to these sites to pick out the parts we want, would be the same thing with you going to do the same thing. This is fixing your problem instead of frying it. Because I've heard many people send me emails and say, Jay, what the hell is going on? My computer is frying. How can I fix it? So, yeah, I come up with this theme for the live stream: fix it or fry it. Because this represents the amount of people that talk to me about this and that cannot come up with the solution to their problem. They want to get a brand new graphics card, but guess what? They're stuck on a platform that's back on 2010, 2008. Some of them's got a platform down on 1998. But they want to get a new graphics card. I'm like, whoa, that is a little too far stretched. Guys, if you want to get, and I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm not going to beat around the bush with you. I'm going to tell you facts, not fiction. That's the reason why you come and watch me on this channel, is because I'm giving you facts and not fiction. I'm not here to blow smoke up your derriere. I'm here to give you facts. Now, the thing is this. I'm going to tell you like this. See this right here, this platform? This one right here? This is a new motherboard, 2012 processor. This RAM is 2021, and it all works. Believe it or not, this all works. I bought the RAM, the motherboard, the CPU, and even it came with this. I took it off because I wanted to change it up a little bit and stuff like that. But I can run Linux off of this. I can run Windows 11 25H2 off of this. I can do anything I want with this Xeon processor. Don't think older hardware is out of the game. That ran my 4070 without a hitch. I can't beat that. Cannot beat that. My 5700X with a B550 motherboard ran my 4070, and now The 800 series motherboard with a 9000 series CPU and 6000 megahertz RAM now runs my 4070 again. So my graphics card carried from 1, 2, and now it's on the 3rd generation. And it carried me that far. Your graphics card will carry you the distance. So don't count out your graphics card just yet. Even if it's 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Don't count it out just yet. I know some people are going to say, Jay, we have to run 8 gigabytes on low settings in order for it to really work for the newest games. I know. But I hate to tell you this, I got the 7600, RX 7600 in this one. And it plays on Cyberpunk. Not the greatest, but I mean 1080p. I mean, it gets pretty good 70s and 80s for the FPS. The lows right around the 60s and the 70s. So you can't beat it. It games regardless of how low the FPS. Now, if it was down around 50 FPS or 60 FPS, well, 50 FPS on the lows, the 1% lows, then yeah, I would be kind of concerned. But it's not, so I'm not that concerned. Other hand, my 4070 definitely, runs well on 1080p, but it's got dynamic screen resolution, which rocks on 1440p. Maybe a 1080p monitor, but I can upscale the resolution to 1440p or 4K if I want to. The goodness of machine learning kind of thing. This is all in the NVIDIA control panel. It has no problem doing dynamic screen resolution. And when I run it, it's low latency. It clears it up, the monitor up a little bit better, makes it a little bit sharper. So, perfect. Let's see what we got to say on this over here. Machine, you look like you're getting ready to jump out of your skin, man. Definitely need to get an ASRock motherboard, really? You're innocent. Oh my God. Well, Mr. Machine, I'm about to rock your boat and give you a call. So hopefully you're on the horn. We'll see if you answer. We're going to give you a little bit of a private call to see if you're going to answer. You probably won't because you're probably not at home yet. But probably are. Well, guess you're not answering, so we'll have to wait. You're probably not at home yet. So, but anyway, let's just get into it, guys. Let's get into it. I'm not here to play games. Well, I am here to play games like you guys. We're all here to play games. That's all a part of building PCs, is being able to play the best games in the world. So, let's get on it. You guys like my background? I done posted it in Discord for everybody to use it for Halloween when it comes to the little thingy there. So, okay, Machine, not a problem, bro, not a problem. So, we're all the way here. I decided to hook up my other monitor, so I'm running off of 3 monitors right now, testing this out to see what we got cooking. So, let's go ahead and just get into it and go to Amazon. Right, so Now we are here on Amazon. Now what we're going to look is for AM5 motherboards. And I'm going off of the cuff. This means I'm just going by what I'm seeing right now. So, they got a B650 Aurorus motherboard. A B650. I'll be honest with you guys. If I really think about it, .600 series is not bad motherboards, but when you got the AM6, when you got AM6 getting ready to, to drop out of the sky sooner or later, it's time to start thinking about the 800 series. They got a B850 motherboard here for $200. Doesn't look too bad. It's got Wi-Fi 7. Let's dig into, let's just dig into it a little bit more, and see what we got rolling. Here, I'll pull that down so you guys can, there. Now I pulled that down a little bit, so that way you guys ain't gonna see all that BS. Okay. So, this is our focus right here. So let's see what we got. We got 3D turbo mode, which on the motherboard I got 3D turbo mode. We got M.2 thermal guard. Well, most of them got that. It's got twin digital VRM design, a 14 by 2 by 2. Supports 256 gigabytes of DDR5 at 8200 microtransfers. And it's AI overclocking. AI overclocking. AI overclocking. No, that says, what? That says Aurorus AI Snatch. What the hell? Y'all reading that? It says AI. What, AI's got a snatch now? Oh my God. I hope not. That's scary. If AI's got a snatch. It's not a bad looking motherboard neither. It is not a bad looking motherboard at all. Look at that. Not bad. I like how that looks right there. That's nice and uniform. That's nice and uniformed. Most definitely. I like it. Oh yeah, nice and uniform. Easy and friendly. I hope so. It's got a new Wi-Fi Easy plug. You guys seeing this right here? It's got a Wi-Fi Easy plug. Look at that. What the? I guess they took out the gold connectors and now they're using a plug. Wow. I like how they did that with it's nice and sleek with the Wi-Fi. It's got Q Flash Plus. It's got the easy latch. I like those easy latches. When it comes to your graphics card, I like the easy latch. And it's got an easy latch for the M.2. Nice. Nice looking motherboard. Definitely. There's your I/O in the back. It's got Q Flash Plus. It's got a display port. It's got a USB Type C. It's got a USB 3.2. It's got a lot of 3.2s. It's got like 5 of them. It's got a USB 3 BIOS USB 3.2 and another 3.2. 2.5 gigs Wi-Fi. It's got a mic. It's got a line out. Usually line out should have said speaker, but it says line out. And it's got a SPID diff out as well if you want to do digital. Look, good looking motherboard. Good looking motherboard. Alright, enough about this motherboard. Does it look like a contender for $200? No. So, I know Machine's going to say, did you forget something? I didn't forget nothing. So, we're gonna type in combo and see what we get. Oh, we got a Micro Center combo. $400, 650E. This is what we're shooting for today. A combo. This one's got a Tough Gaming 650E. This has got a Strix B650A with the 9900X for $550. That still don't come out. That still don't come down with any RAM, guys. Let's see. 7600X, 7700X, 329 7600X, 419 700, 9700X, 489. This comes with this is the exact combo that came with mine. But this one right here is a different type motherboard. This one's, I gotta look. It's got a different type motherboard. We need to look. We need to look and see this motherboard right here. And they give you the specs. Perfect. Let's see. It says unlocked and overclockable, 8-core 16 thread. This is the 9700X. Base clock 3.8 gigahertz. Max boost clock 5.5 gigahertz. It's got L2 and L3 cache, 40 megabytes. TDP 65 watts. Supports DDR5, PCIe 5.0. It's an AM5 socket. Let's see. It has no cooler or thermal solutions. So basically that means it doesn't have a CPU cooler. So if you do purchase it, you'll end up having to get a CPU cooler. So, but the motherboard is ATX, it's AM5, supports up to 256 gigabytes of system RAM. That is a key factor right there. It's got 3 M.2s. It's got a PCIe 5.0 slot, 1X, and 2X PCIe 4.0, 4X SATA. Supports DDR5, PCIe 5.0 plus 4.0 ready, Wi-Fi 7, Frozen Guard, Ultra Performance, Easy DIY, Audio Boost, and it comes with support for Windows 11 64-bit. Doesn't mean it comes with the operating system. Comes with support for 64 Windows 11. Looking at the motherboard. Nice. Damn, I think I got... No, I didn't get the wrong motherboard. I like the one I got. I do like the one I got. So, I'm happy with it. It's got 3 M.2. Sorry, you guys making me yawn for some reason. Got 3 M.2 slots. Looks like a beast. Definitely looks like a beast. Oh yeah. Definitely. If you guys didn't see, this says it's a 6 layer. PCB. It's copper PCB. Nice. There's the I/O support in the back. It's got BIOS flashback. It's got you can set the BIOS. You can reset the BIOS in the back on the I/O shield. It's got a USB Type C, 10 gigabyte, a that's a USB Type A? No, it's a USB Type A, 10 gigabyte. It's got 2.0 gigabyte ports. It's got a USB 5 gigabyte, a USB-C 10 gigabyte, so it's got two 10 gigabyte USB-Cs. It's got a 5 gigabyte and BIOS flashback on it, and the Ethernet port for if you want to run manually off the cord. It's got 5 gigabytes. You can, run 5 gigabytes on it. That's not bad. So it's got a mic in, a line out. I guess they don't want to put it and say it. That's where the speaker is. But anyway, looking at that little combo right there, definitely a good deal for $489. Definitely a good deal. Plus, if you want to upgrade a little bit, I suggest with this right here, you go shop separately for the rest of that stuff. I would suggest. So, let's get back to the basics. I think that motherboard right here is a really good one with the 9700X. They got an 890. That looks like, if you want to go at 890, then that's up to you. That's a little too. But they got an B850M right here. They got a ice white motherboard. It's MATX, a little shorter for $160. Not too bad. But it's missing a little bit of something. Yeah, it's kind of missing something, but for $160, that's kind of, and guys, I'm going to say this very carefully. When you get a $160 motherboard, that gives you half the things that a motherboard that's at $200 is going to give you even more. But if you get a combo deal where the motherboard's $150 and you got $300 on the processor, so when you buy the combo deal, the motherboard gets cheaper. So that means you can get a better value motherboard with a better value CPU to go right along with it. So when you do individual deals, when you buy parts individually, the problem is this: it's always overpriced. This is the reason why they push you to these combo deals, is because the single part itself costs close to 3/4 of the combo deal. So you're best off to just go with combo deal, set your target on what you want to spend, and that's the first thing everybody doesn't do when they're trying to fix their PC. Okay, if you want to build a PC that is totally separate from your old PC, you can do that, but you got to start from scratch. Let's say you bought a pre-built. Okay, you bought a pre-built, and it's not running as good as you wanted to. But when you first bought it, it was running like gold. But now it's not running like you want it to. Okay, so you go through your pre-built and you see, okay, what parts are good and what parts are bad. Let's say you had an AM5 build. The graphics card you're not happy with. the motherboard you're not happy with, but you love the case, but you love the RAM because it's got RGB and it's perfect, but you don't like the motherboard. It doesn't satisfy you, but you want something better. Let's say you got a 7600X, but you want a better processor. What processor do you pick with the new motherboard? That's going back to the fact of right here. Looking at what kind of combination you want. Now they have for $600 a 7800X 3D for $600. Is that going to be enough for you? Especially if you're running, let's say you're running a 5070 Ti, or you want to get a 5070 Ti Super, if they ever come out with one. But you want something that's going to push it. Equal to none, you can still get away with the 7800X 3D. But also, too, you can go upwards and you can look for a different combo deal. You can get a 9700X, which I got the 9700X. I know how it runs. It runs like a beast when you really push it. It runs like a beast. I don't care. I've looked at all the other reviewers and everything else on their reviews. But when I did my testing, I got totally different results. Total different results. I tried it at stock. It still wasn't equal to, their results. For some reason, who knows? Hey, Dakota, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. You're only 30 minutes. Oh, Dakota's late 30 minutes. By machine, by the way. Wow, that's rough. Okay, so you're trying to save a buck or two, and you don't want to go expensive. Okay, so let's say this combination right here. But you're not done looking. You don't look at the first thing that you see. Go through and look at every combination deal they got. I'm sure you're not going to want to run AM4. That's a 5500. It's not a bad deal for $200 with the motherboard. It's got an A520 Plus Wi-Fi with AM4 for $200. It's not a bad deal. What else can we find? 7900X, 12 core, 24 threads, 523. That's a little too pricey, I think. Let's see. B650, same price. Look at this. $460, right? For this right here. 9700X and a B650. Why do that when you can go back up here? Let's go back up here. And you can get it for $500 with a B850 motherboard. And this is a gaming plus motherboard with Wi-Fi. And it's got Wi-Fi 7. It's got 20 gigabytes of Type C for $500. But you keep wanting to go for the cheaper one that's all the way down here. And you get, for the price to performance, you might get a little bit better deal. So, we can argue that if it's good, bad, or whatever. They got this deal right here with the 7600X 3D and a B650. Yeah, that's not bad, but still. It's only a $50 difference from getting a 9000 series processor. So, let's move on. Let's flip and go through another page and see what we can find. 9900X, well, that's a little too pricey. 9700X with the MSI Pro 650p, it's only $30 difference. $30 difference from the other one with the 800 series motherboard, a B850. So this is a B650p. Now, but you gotta look at this combination. This is a Z890 Gaming Plus for $490. I don't know if you guys like the Core Ultra 7. You guys can let me know in the comments over here if you like the Core Ultra 7. If you do, they got a combo deal right here for you, $490. That's not including the RAM, guys. If you get a deal with RAM included and you're scouring the internet for it, then you're doing good then. They got a MSI B850 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi V1 version 1. Oh, no. It's $170, but the problem is probably nothing. I'm probably just over exaggerating it. But it's $170. So if you're looking at the AM4 motherboards and the AM5 motherboards, when you want to get like mid-grade to top end, you're looking at around equal prices right now. That's in my books. That's what I think. Equal prices. They got an X870E Gaming plus Wi-Fi. That's a little bit rich. They got a B850M. It's an ASRock motherboard for $120. It's a B850M-X. So that's for $120. That's if you want, you're wanting to save a buck. But I'm going to tell you, X3D processors are probably not going to be in your wheelhouse with ASRock. I'm not knocking ASRock, and I know they'll get the problem fixed in the next 2 years or so. I'm just hoping they do before AM6 comes out. Before we find out they catch fire too. That wouldn't be nice at all. Look at this. A mag. Oh, this isn't a combination deal. That's wrong. They got a A620 for $80. That's a budget friendly motherboard. But your RAM support goes up to 6400. So you could run 6000 series on it. It's probably got Expo too. That combo deal right here, they want $400 for it. And you know that's got to be refurbished. So, okay. Since we looked through Amazon, did we actually find something? Probably not. So let's say we go to Newegg. Right? Guys, if you shop around for, when you're shopping around, you're going to do this. You're going to go every site you can. And you're going to keep the logic in your mind. What was the best deal you saw on Amazon? Well, the best deal I seen on Amazon was the 9700X with that B850 motherboard from MSI. That's actually the same thing I got here, but that's the Gaming Plus motherboard. I keep that in mind. So let's see if it, you know, Newegg can beat that price. MSI Mag, this is a B, that's B550. B550. B850. That's only got 1 gigabyte LAN. That's not worth the price of it, because I seen better over on Amazon. That's too pricey. $518. That's going too rich. Let's see. Oh, they got an MSI X870 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi bundle with the AMD 9600X right here. $395. $395. It's a 6-core 12-thread processor, guys. But it comes with an X870 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi bundle motherboard. And the VRMs, the rail is, it's 14 phase. It's a 14 phase duet rail. Not too bad. X870 from MSI. It's not too snappy. Nice. Nice. 80 amps. Nice. That's definitely a beast. Definitely a beast. Oh, this is a Tomahawk motherboard. Wow. No doubt. This is a Tomahawk motherboard. Wow. 40 gig USB-Cs and a 10 gig USB-C, USB Type A at 10 gig, 5 gig Ethernet, 2.0 USB Type A, 5 gig, 5 gig, 5 gig. Got one DP, one display port. Damn. Damn. They really hit this hard. This one right here. I mean, even if you don't like the CPU with this, you definitely sell the CPU and get yourself one that you like. If you don't like this CPU, you can sell that CPU brand new if you don't like it. I know it's a bundle deal. They probably want you to keep it together for the warranty and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Just keep that in mind, too, if you decide to sell that. And combo deals, they usually want you to keep the bundles together. But, moving on. Let's see, what else? I mean, damn. That's 550, 850. You know, 850, 550, B650, 9700X combo, $600. We seen that over on Amazon. It was cheaper. Moving on. B550, B650E. No combo deal. 5700X, B550, Asus Tough plus Wi-Fi 2. Look at that, 519. That's crazy. That is just stupidly crazy. Look at this. 519 for AM4, 519 for AM5. This is an X870 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi motherboard with the 9700X. Okay, tell me what's wrong with this picture. Tell me what is wrong with this picture. And I want you guys to think hard about this. You got a top of the line motherboard with the 9700X for $519. You got an AM4 motherboard with the 5700X and a B550 plus Wi-Fi motherboard for $519. Think about this. This doesn't make sense. To me, this doesn't make sense. I would not get a 650. Yeah, I know. I agree. That's why we're going through it today there, machine. We're going through it by looking at these bundle deals. This one's got a 9600X for we seen this one for $394. Comes with the 9600X and an X870 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi bundle for $395. Is this a good deal? Hell yeah. $395? Why not? 6-core 12-thread will work. I mean, if you're running a 9070 XT, 16 gigabyte. I mean, you saved like what, $300 on your platform? You can put it towards your graphics card. Your RAM's only going to cost you $100, so say $500 alone. And say your budget's $1,500, you still got money to spare. You still got way enough money to spare for mid-range to high-end. And if you get a, let's say NVIDIA comes out with a 5070 Ti Super that's really good in performance. I mean, superb in performance for $750. And let's say AMD decided to throw a monkey in the wrench and move the 9070 XT 16 gigabyte down to $550. So now you're looking at your budget to where now you got a $500 platform. Now you got a $550 graphics card if you went with the 9070 XT. Because I know you'll probably do that. So now you got a platform that cost you $1,050. Now you got $450 left to take and turn around and improve that platform and make it even better. So this is moving your money around on your parts so you can get the almost highest class that you can off of your whole platform with your graphics card. Can't get any better right now than the 9070 XT 16 gigabyte. Can't get any bigger than that for AMD. But as far as just to say that it was $550, Yeah, you're going to rock with the 9070 XT 16 gigabyte. Check my Discord. Check my Discord. You guys are sticking me on the Discord. If Mr. Machine will answer the call. Let's see. Looking on your Discord. Looking on the Discord. Looking on the Discord. I am looking on the Discord. I am looking on the Discord. And you did answer. But I have to figure out now why your voice is not working. Unless something got turned off on my speakers, which I doubt it. Huh. We'll figure it out. Give me a moment there, sir. We'll figure it all out. Oh, let's see. Let's go to the sound. That's why I can't hear you. That's why I can't hear you. Because I forgot to hit this. Now try to talk, man.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
So the link is on the Discord you called me from.
The link?
Yeah, the link.
Oh, I called you directly on this one.
Yes, it's on this one.
Okay. Oh, you mean in the general chat?
No, the link that I want you to look at. Is in your JJ2 2024.
Okay.
Discord. It's the 9600X combo deal.
Oh, I got you. I got you, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's when I was raving about it. It's right in front of us.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's right here. It's right in front of us. For the $395, the 9600X and MSI X870 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi motherboard.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just talking
Not a
about
bad
that.
deal.
Yeah, I was just talking about it. Yes, sir. I did get you.
Okay.
That's not a bad deal. See, if you, like I was telling everybody before, is that if you throw, let's say, $100 worth of 32 gigabyte RAM, like we did with mine, what, $120 or something like that, for 6,000 megahertz CL28, that's not bad for 32 gigabytes of it.
It's 14 2-in-1.
Yeah, it's got a better phases. It's got a duet rail. It's better phasing. It's an MSI motherboard. It's an X870 motherboard. It's not an E motherboard, but it's still an X870 motherboard. It's still going to have its bells and whistles, So
Yeah, I would definitely get a 850 at least because of the PCIe 5.0. That way it's a little bit more upgradable in the future.
well, this is an X870. It should be upgradable.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah. That'll be.
This one's even, it's a gaming plus Wi-Fi motherboard. It's probably going to have probably going to have more bells and whistles than the one I got right now.
Yep.
And everybody,
the BIOS is pretty robust as well.
Yeah, and it's got the 9600X.
Hmm.
And also, too, if you thought about it, if you got something like that for yourself, you could go 7700X or the 9600X with this motherboard.
Yep.
I mean, you can try either or, see which one you like the best. I mean, running that 7700X on an 800 series X870 motherboard, that takes it away from being on the ASRock motherboard you got it on now, the B650. So this is definitely a big bump, and rocking it with your NVIDIA 5060 Ti 16 gigabyte. You already got the RAM, so.
Yep. The 9700X with the same board bundle is 518.
Yeah. But like I was telling everybody before about this CPU, if you don't like the CPU, you can sell the CPU.
Well, except if something goes wrong, then you're not going to return it.
Yeah. That's a risk you take when it comes to the biz. You know what I mean? That's a risk you take. It's either you keep it and you rock with it, or you get yourself a different CPU, and then when the warranty runs out, you can still keep this in the box untouched. Just sell it. It'll still have value. That's up to you. So yeah, we were just rocking right along. So they got a 7600X with a B650 motherboard for $280. If you're going to spend $280, you might as well put a couple more dollars to it and get something better. And stay around that. And everybody, and believe it or not, a lot of people are talking about this. They're saying that you guys, everybody's going to have to start getting on the 800 series motherboards to rock with AM6. Because then they're thinking that, the 600 series isn't going to really cut it for AM6. That it doesn't have the VRM capability to support, the high-end CPUs. A lot of people are talking about it. That's why we called this Fix It or Fry It. One, you can fix what you have and make it better. Or two, you can just let it fry. Right there. Just keep using it until it fries. So that's the choice you got. Either you want to buy it or you don't. Mr. Sir. They got an MSI B850 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi bundle with the 7800X3D for $569. $569. So $69 more dollars, you can get a 7800X3D. If you so choose. They got a Z890 motherboard with the 265K for $430. MSI Z890 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi bundle with the Intel, the box version, the 265K.
That's not bad. How much? 400 what?
$30.
That's not bad.
No.
That's an 8-core, and then like 20 threads or whatever.
Let's find out. Let's see what the desktop CPU processor is. How can it be a 3 nanometer Arrow Lake? Oh, it could be. Let's get to the specs of this one. It's got a nice motherboard, nice looking motherboard too, you know. Click BIOS X software, yeah. Got the AI PC things, I know because I got it on mine.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
What are the phases on it?
I am looking. This thing pops over and pops over and pops over. Trying to get to the data sheet. There is no data sheet. Oh, duh, it's right in front of me. Okay, so let's see. Specs on the Intel Core Ultra 7. It's 265. It's 20 cores, 8P core, 12E cores, 20 threads.
Yeah, probably.
It's got an L2 of 36 megs. It's got an L3 of 30. It's a good gaming processor. Memory max size, that means RAM, 192 gigabytes. 5.0 ready. Thermal design power, 125. It's max turbo power, 250. So, come out October the 10th, 2024. That's just this. That is the CPU specs. So, the motherboard really looks good.
That's probably the cheapest combo CPU motherboard combo that I've seen for 8 cores.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And believe it or
about what, $50? About $50 or so.
Yeah, but believe it or not, this combo right here, it's real good. It's real good.
I concur. It says save 60.
See, because the combo I have here now with the 9700X and the B850 motherboard runs equal to this.
And you get Star Wars Outlaws Gold Edition with it too. $110 per. That's $110 right there.
You do?
Yeah. Get a free gift offer.
That's cool.
Yeah. Free game with it? Oh yeah.
Oh, they got Asus X870 8-dub AYW gaming Wi-Fi bundle with CPU and a 9600X. That's the new motherboard they just came out with.
Yeah.
308.
It's not that price either.
385.
Now let's take a look at the motherboard.
Right. This is the motherboard they came out with.
But I'm wondering if the 285K has any good deals.
Let's see, specs. See, the motherboard is got the X870 8W AYW gaming Wi-Fi W. Okay. Too many W's for me, man. It's an X870 motherboard, up to 8,000 microtransfers OC, 256 gigabyte support on the RAM. X16 slot. It's got one 5.0 X16. It's got one 4.0 X16.
Wow, It's got a 5 and a 4.0. So I said, wow.
No, hold on,
But as soon as you put memory in there, it's going to drop.
Yeah, it's going to drop it down. It says it's got an X8 and an X. It's got an X8 and an X4 mode on the 4.0 X16.
Yeah, it'll be by 8 with memory right in there. Still, you're probably not going to be running anything on there anyways, except for like some kind of a different card, not a GPU. That's interesting, though.
It's got 2 M.2 slots. X870 chipset. Yeah. Good music. Decent back ports. A lot of software support for it. It's not bad.
That's not a bad deal either. Yep. Says if you want a white build or a black build, probably.
Well, yeah, depends on what you want, I guess.
BIOS flashback LED.
Yeah, it's got it all. Not a bad deal.
Didn't say the phases though, did it?
We all know the motherboard's going to be over 12. They wouldn't sell you that motherboard without anything less than that. X87.
12 plus 2 plus 1. There it is right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're going to sell you it over 12, so. I already knew that. But what doesn't make sense to me is they're selling, let me go backwards a little bit. Well, if somebody's looking for, I wouldn't even recommend that right there, that combination. I wouldn't even recommend that. But it does come with RAM, but it's G-Skill RAM, and I'm not a fan of G-Skill right now. Because their G-Skill RAM blew up my B450 motherboard. I'm still not a fan of that. So, 14700KF 528, 14700K 533, 14900K 652, 14900KF 633. This comes with a cooler, no CPU, and this comes with the ASRock B450 M-AC motherboard. And a Montech NX400 ARGB and Team Group. 16 gigs of Team Group. For $119. Just need the
$450. Just need the CPU.
Just need the CPU, yeah. CPU and the SSD.
Yep.
And the case and the fans and the power supply.
Yeah, actually, that's not too bad. 16's gonna kind of, but if you're super budget, that would work. You can throw an 8-core in there.
Yeah, you can throw all this together for less than $300, probably. Probably. Yes, sir. $918, man, for this one. It's got the Apex bundle, X870E Asus ROG Crosshair motherboard. $918. Damn. For that price, I can throw together a whole PC. Close to it, you know. B850M-E Wi-Fi bundle. 9800X3D. B850M-E. $649. No heat spreaders. No way for 138. Wi-Fi 6, 153. A B650E Max Gaming Wi-Fi White bundle with the 7600X for $320. Huh. Anything over 500 is going to be too much. Well, anything over 600 is too much. So you try to keep your budget at about around $500 for your platform. That's including the SSD, that's including the RAM, CPU, motherboard, cooler. Try to keep it between $500 and $600 to that. And when you go to build the rest of your platform, even being on a $1,500 budget, you could still have a couple $100 to spare when it comes to building that ultimate PC. Am I wrong, Machine?
Oh.
So, do you need a 5090? No. Can you run off of a 5070? What if they come out with the 5070 Super 18 gigabyte of VRAM card that can run off of mid-range systems really well? Then you would have bought yourself a 5090 that cost just the same amount as that whole system, but the whole system cost a little bit less than the 5090 with the graphics card. So that's at what, $2,000, $3,500, somewhere in there. So if you look at it that way, and you're tightening up your budget at $1,500, you can get the whole PC. Probably you can keep it around $1,000. There are a lot of places that make a lot of good deals. A lot of good deals. That's just the case in the CPU. CPU and case combo. Well, we'll click one more. We'll go to the next page and see if we see anything. Another case combo. Case combo. It's in the 200s. This one's in the 500 because it's a 7800X3D. No combo, no combo. You can get a case for $50 or $60 with fans. I really wouldn't put all my eggs into one basket about that. Buying a case, unless the CPU itself and the case was $10, that would make sense. Then the CPU and case combo would make sense. You know what I mean? Machine. See what I'm saying? If you price out the CPU and see how much it costs by itself, and you see the case how much it costs by itself, and you add those up compared to the bundle deal they give you, you probably get the CPU and case cheap. Let's say you just want to upgrade your CPU. You know, like you already got an 800 series motherboard, but you don't like the case, you want to get a different case, they got the case you like, and it comes with the CPU combo deal. So, and you like the CPU. So there's two pieces right there that's going to carry you along. Yes, I'm looking at it.
A link on Amazon for a good looking case at a good price.
Oh, the Montech.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah, I mean, it has 6 fans. 340 millimeter and 3 120s.
Yeah, I pulled it. I pulled it over so that way we all can see it.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, I do agree, but
it's a little short because you can only fit 2 fans up top. It's tall.
Yeah, but you run a 240 anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
It looks like good airflow.
Well, we're looking at the dimensions of the case right now in front of everybody. So, yeah. MATX. It's still equipped a full ATX, so yeah, not a bad case.
$60.
Yeah. This is what it looks like stacked. But you know what motherboard they're using is they're using an ITX motherboard with that. Still looks good with an ITX motherboard. No, that's a full ATX. Never mind. Almost looked like a ITX, but it goes all the way to the bottom. So full ATX. Yeah. For $60. $60 right there on Amazon.
All kinds of airflow in there too. And no AIO. I guess you could replace the fans up top with the AIO up there, but
yeah. Well, if it's got to where you can put basement fans in, you never know. But they might sell you a case to where you got basement fans. Then you can take those 2 fans that are at top, and it looks like they got basement holders, so you can shove them down at the bottom. Those 2 fans at top.
ATX, I don't think they're going to fit at the bottom.
You're thinking of now. This is what you have to look at. The motherboard fits down, right? But where those fans connect, they leave you an inch of distance from the motherboard to those fans.
Okay, from the side?
Yeah. So you can put basement fans in. You could put basement fans in, you know, because your graphics card's going to be up a little too high anyway.
So you put a 240 up top with the fans on the bottom. So you're getting all the airflow you can possibly get in the case.
Yep, and you get the 3 fans in front, and it's a mesh front, and then you get the 1 fan in back as well. So you figure you got, what, 9 fans, and then you got the 2 extra fans that's on your GPU. And guys, this is a 2-fan GPU case. 2 fans.
Yeah, or a small 3 fan.
Oh, yeah, it has to be a really small one. But thing is you don't have those smaller fans on a 3-fan case. There's just really too much wind turbulence compared to the 2-fan case. You know, the 2-fan GPU. I got the Asus Dual, man. It's 2 fans. I rock with this all the time and don't have heating issues. You see my point? You can rock with 2 120 fans. So, but it's everybody's choice what they want. I would rock with the ones with 2 fans, overclock version, and roll with it. That's just my opinion. But that's up to you guys. You guys, when you go buy your equipment, you know what you're looking for. All I'm doing is showing you a little bit of options. And what Machine's showing you a little bit of case options. So that was a good call, Machine, on the case. For sure. For sure. Is there anything really else that there, let's see, is there anything else that really is going to rock the day at, no. That looks like, nope. So, guys, everybody of their statutes. Comes down to end of the day. End of the day. Depends on what you want, what's going to make you happy. As we all know, there's nothing out there that's ever going to make you happy. I just have to say it because usually everybody tells me that. There's nothing out there that's going to make me happy right now. So. Machine, you got anything to add? You're the one that's going to be building your new system, so why don't you tell everybody what you got cooking so far?
Well, I don't know for sure. 2 terabyte M.2 from operating system, 4 terabyte M.2 for my game drive. There is a ASRock issue I'm looking at, but it does come with Japanese capacitors. But I'm doing some research on it before I decide to get it. It's really cheap.
Okay.
The AIO that you have.
Right. See, now this is what I caught that you didn't catch. That $60 case, the AI.
I've got to. Yep.
But if you get that case, that's $240. That AIO is $360.
I have a different one. I'm looking at this one.
But no, here's the but to this. You could get a 360, but it's gonna go in front.
It's got 140 millimeter fans on the front.
Yeah.
This one I'm looking at.
Okay, well, just hold on. Hold your panties. We'll get there. I have to put everything where I can see it. Okay, that's definitely a 360 by 360.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, the rainbow puke doesn't do it any justice. No, now they call it unicorn puke. Oh my god. Yep, it's got 360 millimeters at the top. It's got 120 going down the side. It's got a good sized basement. But comes with 4 120 millimeter fans. So that means 1 in the back, 3 in the front. Your AIO cooler, you already got 3 fans. There's all your fans right there. Now the question will be, is it able to do yeah, you might be able to get basement fans too.
Yep.
So you might be able to put an additional 3 fans in there.
Yep.
So that means you'll have 9 fans and you have 2 extra on the GPU, or maybe 3.
405 millimeter GPU will fit in there, so it's full size.
Yeah. Yeah. All rocking together at 1400 RPMs. You can rock it out at 1400 RPMs and you're not going to hear it. Yep. Not a bad case.
Yep. I'm still looking into it.
Well, take your time. Take your time.
Yeah.
As you know what kind of case you need. You already got this. You already got the RAM. You don't need to update on that because if you ever put your old system back together, you got your old type RAM too. So whatever you want.
Ultra 7 265K bundle looks good.
Yeah. But if you go Intel, you better get used to it.
Why?
It's going to take a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah.
Because you have to reset everything in the BIOS. There's a little bit of tweaking here and there that you're going to have to do. It's all up to you, man. I mean,
I know.
In one hand you got AMD, and in another hand you got Intel. So
Yep.
it's whatever you throw in the ring and say, okay, well, I've had enough AMD for a while. Now I'm going to go to Intel. So you could. But if you're used to AMD, I would not recommend Intel. But if you're on and now, guys, don't get me wrong. Some people that are rocking with AMD for the longest time, and when they switch over to Intel, all I hear is, "Oh my God, I never know you had to do all this stuff just to make it go right." Intel has its quirks. They have a little bit more that you have to pay attention to. AMD is just like basically the plug and play and go. Depending on how fast you want to rock everything. So, I got mine undervolted. Not worried about it. Graphics cards running at overclocked performance. Not overclocks. Just it's overclocked, factory overclock. And that's it. There is no extra overclock with my 4070. So hopefully that makes sense. Trying to keep my head together so that way y'all know I'm making sense, but everybody thinks I'm crazy because I tell you guys to hit that subscribe button and help the channel out. But anyway, I was going to come off with something crazy at the beginning of the video there, Machine. Just something that was off the wall. And I was going to sit there and, do a skit and say, "Oh, NVIDIA is just crap and all this and that, and they can't even keep up with any of the games. It's just lagging, artifacting, and it looks nasty when I'm playing the games and all that stuff." You know how many people are going to come out of the fucking woodwork if I say that? Everybody's going to come out at me and say, "You're wrong. You're just doing misinformation and this and that." See, Machine? See how that rolls?
Yep.
So, don't lose your mind, guys. Don't lose your mind. So, we made it to an hour and 32 minutes. I guess everybody fell asleep, man.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not here to sit there and blow rainbow and sunshine up everybody's ass. Truthfully, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that to everybody. And when they go to buy their PC parts and they turn around and they look at me and say, "Hey Jay, I just bought what you said and it's all shit," read the description. It says on the bottom line. Let me read it out to you guys. Maybe you guys understand it a little bit better. That's why I put a disclaimer at the bottom of every one of my videos. The reason is because nobody can... I had one guy the other day, he emailed me and says, "I didn't understand what your disclaimer meant." All you had to do is read it. That's what it meant. End of story. It's like I got the disclaimer on this video. This live stream is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So if you get butthurt, it's not my fault. How's that, Machine? Is that alright?
That's good.
Okay. All terror and all annihilation of your PC troubleshooting is performed and tested on your own recognizance. And if you blow it up, don't blame me because you didn't do your research. So viewers' discretion is advised. No, it didn't say all that. I put a disclaimer in there. I'm just saying, I just want everybody to understand not all successes fail. And not all failures tend to not exceed. So instead of making a spectator of yourself, make yourself constructive by thinking things through when you go to buy your PC parts. I mean, seriously, thinking it through. Use your judgment. Learn everything you need to know about your motherboard. Most of your motherboards, I'm going to tell you now these days, even a B650 or X870. Comes down to it. There's only a couple things you have to do. Leave everything on auto. Give yourself a curve optimizer. And then, do a little bit of undervolting for your VDDCR. The voltage for your CPU chip. I did. I've only used 3 things. And that was 2 of the 3, and the other one's Expo. So 3 things in the BIOS that I did to this motherboard, and that was it. 3 whole things. Can't get any simpler than that. Even though you hear somebody say, "Well, I overclocked it there, George, and your overclocking methods never work." My overclocking methods are basic and to the point. I don't have to worry about all the extra blah, 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 blah that's in the background when it comes to overclocking or undervolting your motherboard and giving it the best performance that you can without the painstaking heat and propagation of running too many watts off of your PC. My PC stays right at the max of 88 watts. And it hits 5.5 gigahertz at 88 watts. So how's that?
Ball time.
Huh?
Heard that. Sorry. The dog.
Oh, you're talking to your dog.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay, man. That's all right.
He's acting like a pup. He's not acting.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Most definite. So, Machine, you've already did most of your research, man. It's just now you got to juggle 2 things in your hand. You got 2 bundles in your hands. On the left hand, you got the AMD bundle. On the right hand, you got Intel bundle, and you juggle it up and down like it's a bunch of a bunch of titties. Just juggle it back and forth until you figure out which one you want. Is it the left side or the right side? I just tried to make a funny in there. Don't get bent. It's just a funny. I know everybody's going to get all bent over it. But anyway, I am going to tell you all, PC building is an art. It's a craft. It's a hobby. It's an adventure. It takes you places you never thought you could go. And also, too, it takes you to different net places you never thought you could go at all. You can stay on the good side, the bad side, the light side, the dark side, any side. But just don't get caught with your backside pants down. So be careful when you play on the internet. Never trust anybody that says trust me. Well, I say trust me, because I say trust me. But you don't have to trust me, but trust me you do. Because I'm not going to steer you wrong. So trust me when I don't trust me. But you trust me, but I hope you trust me. But anyway, don't be confused. Just be yourself. But I do enjoy everybody that comes to the channel and everybody that helps support the channel and everybody that rocks with us for as long as we can for the amount of time that we spend during the live streams and when I'm making the videos. Hopefully you guys are watching the videos. I know I haven't made many videos lately, but I'm not going to sit there and bomb YouTube full of videos. I want you guys to enjoy the videos one by one. I don't want you guys to think that I'm just bombing, I'm just bombing YouTube full of videos just to hope that I get a Hail Mary that one of my videos are going to get over 5,000 views. It's not going to happen. But when you watch my videos, hopefully you guys give me a positive like on them. Even though that you guys think that I'm totally nuts and I talk like I'm a drunken sailor and all that, which I'm not. Like I said on my last video, when I got done changing Graphics Card Nightmares to a new series. Which you got to watch it. I posted it for Friday, so you guys got to go watch it. So I hope you do watch it. If you don't watch it, I won't be just too disappointed. But I have a little disappointment. But I'm just an old guy trying to make it in this world like everybody else. So if you want to help this old guy out, then hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel and helps me at the same time. What do you think, Machine? Does that help me out any?
Yeah, I left my violin in the car.
I know, it's the smallest violin in the world. And you could just hear Mr. Crab just playing it for you. Wee, 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 wee. I know. Or you get the biggest loaded truck of cry towels that somebody can give you. And then you can have a swim. With all the tears in your beers. So, yeah, I know. I understand. Anyway, guys, hopefully you had a little bit of fun and a little bit of this adventure that we are taking you on, this weirdo adventure. I'm trying something new. If it works out, and I'll keep going with it until you guys tell me that it's not working out, that you guys don't like it anymore. Then we'll stop it and we'll go to something else. So, just to give you a helpful hint, I'm not going to do a video on Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully Wednesday we can do another live stream, so make sure you're there. And guys, I'm going to tell you this, my eyeballs are barely focusing right now. Barely focusing. And I don't know what it is. And I've been having this problem for the last 3 days. And I don't know what it is. For some reason, my head is just so full of, feeling like I'm seasick, but I'm not. I can't figure out what the hell it is. So I was informed it could be I could have picked up a virus somewhere. They don't know. So that's something I'm going to have to get the doctor to check for me. So, but anyway, Mr. Machine, you want to tell everybody their good nights and tuck them in and all that sorts of good stuff?
Whoever's left on the stream.
Yeah, I know, right?
The other person that might be watching, have a good night.
And make sure if you guys are watching this on instant replay, you all have a fine evening as well. And I'm glad you made it to the end of the live stream. But if this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button. Oh, damn, I did it wrong again, didn't I? Oh, I do that all the time. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Don't forget about the notification bell so you know when I post the next video. Until the next time and the next video, you know what it is. And we'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a great evening. Sleep well, and we'll see you soon.